Also,
I'm the
I
one
love
who's
how
saying
you're
together this time.
I love how you're like, oh, we can't do a music list. I don't know, and then you're wearing a music
You know what?
like a band shirt
You know what?
today,
You know what?
and it's Five Finger Death Punch, who I would easily put in probably a top 10 or 15 list. And
My music
terrible.
that's like the problem for me is that my music tastes are so all the fuck over the place.
But that's the point of a list, man. Like to just have that all over the place.
I
I guess I
guess.
can do that.
I mean, I'm only wearing this because I went to this show
Yeah.
because it's Five Finger Death Punch, Shine Down, 6 a.m. and there might be lions. I can't see the
Seems
back.
like a
Can't see the back.
seems
What does the back say?
what does the back say? We've got
That's what it is. Okay.
yeah,
Five Finger Death
yeah,
Punch, Shine Down, 6 a.m. as lions. Dope show.
yeah,
Awesome
yeah.
show.
It was solid set.
I like my friend was just like, "Hey, I got tickets to this show for me and my girlfriend, but my girlfriend doesn't want to go. Do you want to come with me?" And I'm like, yeah."
Yeah, bro night,
Well, I
bro
went with
night.
him, and then my other friend who just got tickets for himself.
Yeah.
We ran into like we didn't know he was gonna be there. We just ran into him.
Oh, nice.
And then
It's
like we
awesome.
all had general admission like floor level seats, not seats but just standing on the floor next to the stage, and we ended
Yeah,
up like 30 feet. We got a good spot right off the bat, like 30 feet from the stage, a little bit stage left. It was just a great awesome show.
yeah, yeah.
like
It's
like Five Finger Death Punch came out and did like one of their really like gut-wrenching power ballads,
oh yeah,
completely just pure vocals.
yeah.
Like no, he didn't even have a acoustic guitar behind him. It was just him on stage belting into a microphone.
What year was this? Was
This
this
was oh fuck, what year was this? 20 oh fuck, I don't even know. Does it say on the back?
Let me see here. What do we got for a date? 2016. 2016. I
2016.
think
Yeah.
I think it was before the heroin use started.
Yes.
Oh man,
I'm also
you
still
hate to.
eating.
I just finished eating
I'm just gonna match
myself.
today.
That's fine. You've got the hiking thing going on, so that's good on you for at least getting out of the fucking house. Uh, I'll be lucky if I go downstairs.
Got my first round of COVID juice yesterday.
Oh yeah, how'd
My
that go?
arm is
Feeling any?
fucking killing me.
Uh-oh. Are you transforming? Is it mutating you from the inside?
Yeah, I'm turning into a Thunberg.
Nice. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. Actually, I gotta be honest. I kind of like these 10 a.m. recordings that we're doing now.
Right? Because then you're just done and over with, and you can just move on with your day.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, also, I'm taking some time off at the beginning of April. So if we want to record some extra episodes,
Is it like the first week of April?
April 1st through the 6th.
Ah, that's spring break.
Is
So
it?
yeah, I have that week off.
Perfect. Maybe we could do another drinking but lighter drinking stream or podcast. And not like Christmas.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because I'll have.
Yeah.
I'm getting my second COVID shot on the 2nd.
Oh, okay. Okay. We should do it then. You can put like a potato up to the injection site, and we can watch the vaccine come out. It'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Uh-huh.
This is what today's going to be. It's just going to be snarky bullshit that I'm just going to pelt out with. We're still going to do our political show too. We should
Yeah, maybe. Maybe we can start that at spring break. We'll see.
Politico. I still don't know what the premise for that's going to be, other than just lies. So I mean, we'll be no better than Tucker Carlson, who fights the law, an asshole.
We look better though.
He was, yeah, we do, and he was under fire again recently for something, and I
He
can't remember
probably
what.
sneezed on camera.
He probably no, he was just kind of like trying to make anger happen.
That's his
It-
job.
I know but it's just it was just very poor, and I understand that a lot of
It's
old
okay.
people
No.
watch him, so they get mad easy. But
Okay. What you're describing is literally the purpose of his show, and he's bad at it.
I know. I just,
He was trying to
I
spark
just,
outrage. No shit. That's the point.
yeah, I still don't like him. Um, God, I still think we need to reach out to Timothy Oliphant and see if he'll come onto the show. I think that'd be hilarious.
That would be quite amusing because we'll
Yeah,
actually starring,
actually starring
actually
Timothy
guest
Oliphant.
starring Timothy Oliphant.
Even if it's like a 5 minute, he just pops in for a second. You know?
God damn it. Okay.
What'd you
I
forget?
just realized I completely spaced uploading anything yesterday.
Oh, I didn't even check yesterday.
I didn't even edit the video. I just
It's been one of those weeks.
between Monday and Tuesday just being Monday and Tuesday.
Accurate.
Wednesday was just like I got no fucks to give day. I had no energy to do anything, so I just played Super Mario 64 all day.
There you go. Hey, when did the car thing happen? Was that
And
Thursday?
then Thursday morning, I found out my car got stolen.
Which I thought had anti-theft.
So did I. Like I'm a little impressed, to be honest.
I think your car gets around more than most
This is the
streetwalkers. I
third
think
time
so.
my car's been stolen.
Dude, 3 times unreal.
I
Probably want to send me the license plate. I could probably find it again. That's yeah, because I remember we were still working together the one time it got stolen.
Yep.
And then you were like, nope, we got put new anti-theft in.
Yep.
You can, it only starts if you know the exact combination.
Yep.
And then apparently, like, Indiana Jones stole your fucking car and figured out the puzzle, because it's gone.
Yep.
Has it been found yet, or
Nope.
is it still in the wind?
It's still in the wind. It's got a day or two before it's the longest it's ever been gone. But
Oh my gosh, that's good.
Like Julianne and I were talking about it, and she's just like, "Oh, well, how long do we want to wait before we write it off? I'm willing to give it a month." And I'm like, "I got about a week in me."
So you need a piece of shit that nobody's willing to steal, like a Pontiac or I don't know, a Kia
or some shit.
Well, to be I don't know. I feel like somebody would steal a Geo Metro just to joyride. Well, I don't know if you could actually joyride.
People who own
Geo.
Geo Metros don't get joy from driving that car.
Yeah, you're probably right on that one. I'll find it. I promise I'll find it. I'll see who. There's somebody I'm sure that I know, or somebody that somebody else knows. Find this thing.
You have questionable
Contacts?
connections.
Yeah, I know certain people.
You're the guy who knows a guy.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. I don't know what to say.
I'm just kind of putting it out into the ether as like, hey, my car got stolen. I don't care. Like, I truly, as this is the third time my car's been stolen, it happened and I was like, yeah, I'm upset about it. Like, I filed the police report. I reported it to the apartment complex like you're supposed to. I reported it to my insurance. And I'm just like, well, done with that. Like, I'm not upset about the fact that I don't have a car. Because, like,
well,
Julianne and I have been talking about going down to one car anyway. Because she takes the bus to work, and I take
and you have
the car.
Heelys, so you just use Heelys everywhere.
I'd like to bike to work, but there's no, like, good bike lanes.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There's no good place to bike between here and
biking
work.
In general is
Not
like
great.
Suicide half the time. I swear.
Well, like, it's bad enough in Portland. It's worse in Vancouver, because in Portland, at least the cars down there give a shit. In Vancouver, nobody gives a fuck.
I don't know. But see, here's the thing. I don't usually give a shit because I've experienced a lot of bike riders who are just pretentious assholes who think they own everything.
Oh, absolutely.
So, like, if it's somebody who's actually following traffic rules since they're supposed to, like vehicles, then I'm like I give them their passes and everything else. If it's some jackass who's gonna ride through a red and do other bullshit, then it's like, well, I'm gonna try to hit you at that point because that just bothers me. Because you can't be both. You're not allowed to be a pedestrian and a fucking car.
You have to
You
fucking
can
pick one.
you have to be a car or you have to get off your goddamn bike and walk like people. So,
If you are on the
yeah.
road, you have to follow the rules of the road.
Yes. Yeah. And that is today's chill rant. I'm sure I'll find something to be angrier about later.
I just had to do like a whole bunch of like safety training for work to like
Oh, that's always
that's how
exciting.
they're having us make up for the snow days because yesterday was a designated snow day for the school district. So normally
That's
the way that
confusing.
works is when school is in session as normal, not this hybrid learning hoopty whatever. Normally
Yeah.
how that works is it snows, school is canceled, school is just canceled, and then they take that assigned day and just go to school on that day.
Oh, okay.
So they don't have to tack days on to the end of the year.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
take that already assigned day off, move it to when the snow day was, and continue on with the year. They usually do like 2 of those a year. So like there's one, they do like 1 or 2. So there's one that happened,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I guess they're tacking one on to the end of the school year. Still,
Okay. So was that like a free
but
was that like a
but
free day off
but
then?
that's
Oh,
but
although
that
you had to
but
do
that's
training.
because like it would normally be a free day off if there's not a snow
Yeah.
day, but because they did the in home, the they just did remote learning that day.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't cancel school for snow, but they still took the snow day off. So the students didn't have to go to school. The teachers had to do their like safety training, whatever. Like the
Right.
faculty just treats it like an in-service day, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the students didn't have to go to school, and it's just like, I, I guess. And like they're like for these training days, they're like, you have to do it because you already got paid for it because they already tacked on the 2. They already just paid us because we only missed 2 days of school. Like, yeah, we had a 6-day weekend, but it was President's Day.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I love.
So we missed Friday, and then it was Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We're already off. Then we missed
Yeah.
Tuesday. Wednesday was already off,
Yeah.
and then Thursday we
Jesus.
came back. So it's like, sure, it was a 6-day weekend, but there were only 2 days of work missed. So, like, they just paid us for those 2 days, and then we're like, we paid you now, so you gotta do the work, or you gotta, like, use your sick pay,
That's fucking wild.
right? So,
I don't get it. I'm like already lost, man.
I
I'd
have-
just show.
I have...
I would be showing up to work like every day. I'd just be like, are we here today? No? Okay, I'm gonna go back home.
You just gotta be asking all the time.
Fuck, that's
like,
crazy.
If, like, you have to pay attention to the calendar, you gotta be asking every day. Basically,
work.
if anything weird gets, and they have like constant postings about what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to check those, and then you just have to, if you see anything weird and you're not sure, you have to ask somebody.
Ask questions.
I have never had a job that had so much drama.
Oh no! Is there more?
Well, like just in general.
I mean, I was gonna
in
ask
general,
if there was
like
an update.
the amount of people who just have that high school drama attitude. Like
Oh, man.
there's this one girl. I have never spoken a word to her. I have
Yeah.
never participated in a conversation with her. I have
Yeah.
only walked by her talking to people. I cannot stand this woman. Because
And you've never actually
I have
spoken to her?
never actually spoken to her. I have heard her say
Pretty good.
maybe 20 words in any like actually making out what she's saying. but it's always in a tone of complaining about something.
Oh God,
And she
one of
has
those.
like this snarky, like, I take no shit attitude. And I'm like, just drive the kids to school.
Oof. I have questions outside of recording
And she'll,
because
like,
I don't need to be cancel cultured,
just
but
like the way she carries herself is just this, like, holier than thou attitude. And it's just like, girl, just do your job. I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
care. Like, there's this one lady that she started she was like the subclass before me.
Uh-huh.
So like we kind of classify ourselves as classes, oh, I was in class with this person, I was in class with this person. So she was in the class before me, so she started like a month or two before I started driving, and she had been driving in like Reno and somewhere in out west Oregon, west of Portland, Forest something.
Yeah.
Forest Grove, that's the one. So she started in Forest Grove. She drove in Reno for a while, and then she got a job back here. And like her and I just kind of started talking before the whole COVID thing, and then we like reconnected after we came back, and like we're just sitting there, we're talking, and we're like, just do your fucking job. Like she's one of my favorite other people that I just like talk to and interact with, because she doesn't like, she actually takes no shit instead of just bitching about it.
Nice.
Like the
Yeah.
first girl I was talking about, she's about our age probably.
Oh, okay.
But this other lady I'm talking about, like, she's like in her 50s.
Oh, yes,
So
old
like
school.
she's old school, like actually take no shit attitude. And she's
Yeah.
just like, the drama around here is fucking ridiculous. And like they make this huge deal about directions. It's not that hard. And like there are people who complain about their directions but insist on writing them by hand
Oh God.
instead of doing it on it, right? Instead of doing it on a computer. No, I will only write my directions by hand. But then they're on a
I
special needs bus and they need to rewrite their directions every week.
that seems like just bad and
That is a
dumb.
waste of time.
Yeah.
Like
It's like
I
unnecessary work.
like I had to put in like an extra paperwork to get paid for the 4 hours I worked on directions on my computer. That would have been an 8-hour request if I was writing it down,
Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
would have actually been writing slowly, so I can read it, much less somebody else.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've tried to read your handwriting. It's fucking awful.
It's atrocious. And like as we were doing it, like I'm writing a rough draft as they're like teaching us how to write directions. I know what I'm doing, but
Yeah.
I'm handwriting a rough draft, and like the lady who's kind of supervising and helping us, she looks at it, she goes, "You have a really nice hand." And I'm like, "What?"
He's not allowed to drive, right? Because with eyesight like that, I'm concerned.
She's like the number 6 seniority
God,
driver.
she's run over so many kids.
Apparently.
Oh, that's funny. So has there been any more drama with the parrot from last week?
No, that hasn't been an
No?
issue. Like I even got asked about it
Okay.
by like the dispatcher I talked to that was all like fed up with it. And she's like, "Is this student still writing?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, there haven't been any issues." Like I get like dirty looks from the parent, but that's about it.
God,
The kid's super nice. Like I don't care. I'm doing
I
my
know
job.
you don't.
I'm doing my job and driving a better bus because she's a snarky bitch.
Excellent. I thank God you just gendered it. I knew it was a woman, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I
You
don't
don't
care.
you don't need to be angry about it. I will continue to be angry about it for you. So yeah,
You know, as far as you're concerned, I gendered it wrong.
damn it. All right.
But that's my takeaway from it. Is like I'm driving a better bus because you're so insecure about who's in charge of your children for 20 minutes a day.
20 minutes a day.
30 max.
That's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I picked the
Ugh.
I shit you not, 30 minutes a day. I pick the kid up at 7:30. They're at school by before 7:50.
Jeez. Oh man.
And then
Um,
school gets out at 1:30. They're home by 1:40. Less than 30 minutes a day I am in charge of this child.
it's so fucking insane.
Right?
I actually have interesting work stories from this week. God, trying to make this as vague as possible. But in my new position, I am working with a lot of people now.
Yeah.
Roughly like is it like 14 or 16 people that come to me for shit now.
Like that report directly to you.
Essentially, yeah. Yeah. And it's just been, I mean, this has been a wild 5 weeks because we just finished this build. Thank God. It was rough. Like we finally got momentum towards the last 2 weeks of it, which was fantastic. That made the client very happy. That made me very happy. But dealing with some of these people who some of them are contractors,
Mm-hmm.
and they're the ones that I seem to have the most issue with naturally.
Are they like
But
temp employees or like?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But like just specifically some of the shit that a specific one person is doing is just like, really? Like I'm just like, you got to be fucking kidding me. Although I had 2 issues with 2 people this week. But here's my scenario I want to throw at you.
Uh-huh.
In what frame of mind do you have to be to think, "Oh man, I'm going to watch like some pretty not safe for work TikToks
What?
on my phone
Like
on the line, like people around me, clients around me, all that fun stuff." And then, obviously, hey, this might be offensive shit, but it's whatever, man. I'm just
like
gonna watch it.
what range of not safe for work?
Like racially charged, not safe for work type
Oh,
stuff.
okay. So like
Yeah,
actual
yeah, yeah,
bullshit, not just porn.
yeah, yeah. Not just porn, but like actual like racially charged things. And gee, in today's climate, you'd think, oh, that's not something I should probably do at work in front of strangers that I really don't know. But nope, I had one of those, and I was just like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" I was going to sit down to reply to some emails. And it was basically, you need to get back in there. There's something's going on, and I'm just like, "Oh fucking goddamn it!" So then, hey, I had to deal with that shit. And then I had to deal with somebody this week who couldn't work at a specific spot because it was too loud for them, even though it's the same fucking volume
Get a
in the
different job.
entire. And I'm just like, can you wear earplugs? Like, it bothers my ears. And I was like, well, can you wear like headphones? Because I've been letting people listen to music. He's like, I want to be able to focus on my job. And it's just like, wait, what? I I I was blown away by these responses, and I'm just like, I was like, I don't know
What?
what to do. I was like, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like
Jesus.
you're stuck. What do you want me to tell you? I'm gonna magically make everything be
Here's
quieter. I don't.
here's a rock. Here's a hard place. Here's you.
Yeah, like you're really just throwing me
It's
some
like
random
it's one of those situations where you gotta lighten the fuck up because
something.
you have to make compromises at some point.
Yeah, and so I was like, well, I mean, maybe the station next to you, we could like throw like some bubble wrap down. They could put stuff on, so it's not as loud for you. I don't know. And then approached me when I was on lunch to complain about it as well. And I'm just like, motherfucker, I'm on a fucking break now. Like I'm not dealing with this
Whoa,
shit right now.
hold up. You actually took a lunch?
I have to.
Oh, they make you.
Yeah, yeah.
You have to
So
set the example.
not really, because trust me, everybody's as soon as they know it's lunch, nobody's fucking staying in there. But it
That's
was
right. Doing what you're doing, they probably have like set, stop,
yeah, yeah.
go to lunch.
Set, stop, go to lunch. Yep. But I was just like, dude, I just want to fucking sit down and eat the sandwich and fucking forget about shit for like maybe
You
10,
still getting
15 minutes.
the big one.
Oh, no, no. Lunch has been provided by the client for this whole build.
Oh, nice.
So every day, which there's the whole other thing there. I'm just confused because, but that's like a non-recordable thing that I should really be talking about. But it's just hilarious to think about, given the client, who the client is and everything. But yeah, they've been providing lunch, which has been pretty nice. Not gonna lie. Finally got to experience Chick-fil-A because I knew I would never go there myself.
You're never gonna spend your own
Um,
money there, but
well, at that and it's always so fucking busy. And
right.
I mean the sauce is all right, but it's not amazing. I don't know.
I drive. Okay, if you're ever in the South, Georgia
What?
specifically,
Okay. The
check
Hardee's?
out. No, no, no. Check out. It's called Zaxby's. Zaxbys.
Okay.
Best damn chicken wings I've ever had.
Oh, probably it's the South. What?
Sauce, like the sauce, is amazing. It's literally just called Zax sauce. The only reason I got to try it is because when we were the last time Julianne and I went down, we'd had our little like wedding reception thing for her side of the family.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
we had like
yeah.
the big hootenanny whatever.
The pig hoot. Was there moonshine? Please tell me there was moonshine.
There was not moonshine, but boy howdy,
I don't.
but boy howdy, there was beer.
Oh, that's awesome.
But
I don't want to
they
stereotype the South or Georgia, but they do moonshine there. So I have seen that Discovery Channel show about moonshine. So
it definitely exists down there, but
yeah,
but they're not shy about their alcohol. That's for damn sure.
that's good.
But
That's good.
it was a good time because we're all hanging out and having fun, and the whole family's there. So Juliana's getting all her like, "Oh my god, my family's here," thing, because that's important to her. Especially because she lives over here where she doesn't get to see any of her family ever. So it's important that she gets over there and gets to see them. So
yeah, when you let her out of the house.
yeah. No, when I take her off the leash.
She's gonna come back around.
Hey, like 3 episodes she was beating me, so
That's true. That is accurate. Either way, somehow, some way, it'll come back around, and I will also get in trouble because I laughed. So
of course. But
that's the thing.
Anyway, so like they had this catered. I say they just ordered a fuck ton of food from Zaxby's, and they're like,
Nice.
"Hey, let's get a shit ton of chicken wings in here."
Yeah.
And
God, chicken wings so good.
it's so good. They were like, well, it was like chicken fingers, like boneless chicken wings.
Oh no, that's fine. That's good
Like
stuff.
that's sign me up. Like I get the authenticity of bone-in chicken wings. I don't care.
You want my honest on this?
I don't care.
I'm just lazy. I'm just fucking
Exactly.
lazy.
Like that's so much effort, and like
Like if I could just stab it with a fork and put it in my mouth faster, that's fine. I'm good with that.
and I'm a texture eater, so like trying to get get the meat off the bone, and then like, oh, there's a piece of sinew in there that's a little more chewy than chicken. I just stop. I can't.
So I go through phases
Hold up,
where
hold up. I am getting a phone call from Restricted. I think they found my car.
oh shit, nice.
Hello? Damn it, I just missed it.
Ah, man, that could have been some good podcast right there.
That would have been great podcast.
Yeah. No. I go
They'll call
through.
me back.
I go through phases though. You know, the boneless, easy to eat. Just put it in your mouth, make food, go hunger, bye. You know, way faster. Good stuff. But then there's also those times where I'm like, I just want to tear into some fucking bones and flesh, and I need that caveman side that just needs that.
For me, that's what ribs are for.
Ribs, I was thinking also a T-bone steak.
If I want to have food that I'm just getting into, I go for ribs or crab.
Oh yeah,
something that I have to actually tear
like
into with my hands, and I'm
physically abuse
afterward. Like I feel like I eat this food and then I need to go take a shower because it's just on me now. Ooh, voicemail.
Best feeling. Oh, here we go. Is it the car? Is it the car or is it a warrant because you didn't pay taxes? Let's find out. Did they find the car? I think it's the car. Is she coming home? Uh-oh.
So that was the Portland Police Bureau.
Oh, okay.
And they did find my car.
Oh, good. Don't tell me it was like on fire or something.
No, but I guess they're towing it, which I specifically said, hey, don't do that because I don't want to have to pay for them to get my car back. Because that's what happened the last time. Is they found it, they towed it, and then I had to go get my car out of the tow impound lot, and I had to foot the bill.
Which is, to me, is
fucking
bullshit.
Garbage.
It's, if anything, car insurance companies should have like a theft protection where they pay that or that is waived completely. Something.
But that's the thing is I have a $750 deductible on it, so I would have to pay it anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay.
I just have to pay. But and like when
at least they found the car.
Right.
I'm glad we could talk about the car and they found it the same day.
Right.
So for all of you in podcast land, it was stolen today. It was found today. Everything was happy today. Zach's gonna eat ribs in the front seat of his car now.
Oh,
so
now I want ribs. Damn it!
That does sound really good.
Ribs in so long.
That sounds really good.
Slow cook, fall off the ribs, just.
Now here's the question: pork or beef ribs? Like, what is your go-to, pork or beef ribs?
I feel like I've had pork ribs more.
You generally do. You generally do.
Have a bit more of a connection with. Plus, pork ribs, you just get your pulled pork afterward. Any leftovers?
Oh, yeah.
You just rip that off the bone, tear it up with a fork, throw that on a sandwich. Eating for days.
Yeah. No, I'm a fan of both. I mean, because the beef spare ribs man, when done right, oh my God, you could plow through them like nobody's business. I think the most I had in a sitting was like 14 or 15 of those bad boys.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. My brother-in-law smoked like it had to have been, I don't even know how. I think it was like 20 pounds of fucking spare ribs. Beef spare ribs that he smoked.
To get together this summer and smoke a rack of ribs.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. That means I need to get a smoker.
Throw some. Well, you could smoke on a barbecue.
Yeah, that means I need to get a.
You could smoke. Oh,
it means I need to get a. It means I need to get a proper grill and not like this little. It's like this big charcoal grill, shit. Yeah.
Get yourself a. Get yourself.
There were hints.
Grill.
There were hints that my parents were going to get me a Traeger for my birthday, so that might still be in the works.
Fuck yeah.
We'll see. Because then it's on. I won't even cook inside at that point. I'll just cook outside all the time, rain or shine. I'm not going to give a shit at that point.
Traeger grill.
Yeah, it's the wood pellets.
Ah.
Yep, you can do fucking anything on those things, man.
What are those?
Yeah.
God, I can't wait till I can get a house and just like a house and a grill and just meat all the time.
You know what you should do is just do that now, just out front of your apartment, just right out front of your front door. Just grill. Just sit there and grill all day. Just have a cooler next to you with like beer and more meat to put on the grill, and then just grill all day.
Get the neighbors. I could just do that in the summer.
Yeah, that's fine. I would do it. I don't know.
Just be the guy that's grilling. Oh, hey, you got any extra? Yeah, bring some over. Let's grab some beer.
I guess the question now is
bringing me meat.
is Juliana still a vegetarian?
Yes.
Right. Okay, but I know she eats fish.
She's an ovolacta pescatarian. She will drink milk. She will drink milk and eat dairy products. She will eat eggs, and then she'll eat fish. Like those are her. That's her realm. Everything else.
I'm sorry. The name of that was just making me think of like all the different types of just names for everything. And I'm just like, yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And part of me is like, I don't care what you call yourself or what you do. I really don't. Like, I don't. That's not to say I don't care about people's pronouns, but dude, I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Are you an asshole? No, cool.
Yeah, that's really it.
Don't be a dick.
I'm probably gonna call you dude regardless. Like it's as far as I'm concerned, that's gender neutral.
If I accidentally call you a he when you're
a they,
very early, a they or a very early,
And I don't know how that works. How would I?
Women.
Well, how would I address that then?
And that's the thing is what they're supposed to do is correct you and be, oh no, I'm a trans woman.
Yeah.
It's she. and you go, oh,
Yes,
okay, and then you refer to them
I
as
get
she,
that.
or
But
they
what
go, oh,
about
hey, I'm non-binary. I
yeah?
prefer they, and then you
But
just
then
go on with your life.
yeah, but then I guess how do I address them at that point then?
What do you mean?
Because I know, oh, for like especially the non-binary, because I know I can talk to others and say they, but then how do I address them as they?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much. And you know what? Just give me your fucking name. I'll refer to
Well,
you by your name.
and that's the thing is, if they say they have they them pronouns,
Yeah,
you talk to them. Presumably, you know their name,
I fucking hope so. And hopefully
and then
nobody that I know tells me about pronouns because I
and then
don't.
you
I'm still lost.
yeah,
So okay,
like
I don't know.
as part of the burner community, like there's a small faction of people who regularly
Yes.
introduce themselves with their pronouns. Hi,
Oh,
my
okay.
name's so and so. Pronouns, whatever. And
Okay.
like for the longest time, I had a bad taste in my mouth about non-binary people because the only
Right.
non-binary person I knew was a raging asshole. I
Oh
cannot
yeah, yeah.
stand this person. I genuinely
Wait,
cannot stand this person.
is it somebody I know?
No,
Probably not.
you don't know
Okay.
this person.
Damn.
You don't know them.
All right.
But
I thought we
so
could.
it
I
was
thought we could hate them together.
so
So
it was a situation. I work at the gate department for this event.
right.
So
I know this. Podcast land
yeah,
doesn't know this.
podcast land doesn't know this. So I work the front lines. I am the last barrier between you getting into, you coming from the default world and going into burner land. So you have to follow the rules and do things. And I specifically go in and I work the busiest 2 shifts of the entire event.
Yep.
Because the event starts on Thursday. I work Thursday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I work an 8-hour shift on Thursday, first thing in the morning to 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'm working 8 hours. The first year I did that as an actual shift lead, because I'm a shift lead out there, so I'm actually like in charge of telling people what to do.
Nice.
The first year I did that as being in charge of it, we processed. There was 1 hour where we processed over 400 tickets.
That's crazy.
And
that's a lot
that's
of people.
accounting for, multiple people coming in cars, single people
Right.
coming in cars, and we have to search all these vehicles, we have to check their tickets, make sure they're not smuggling anything in, make sure they're not smuggling any people in, deal with anybody who is. Like we had some asshole try and bring in a gun one year, and we're like,
that's smart.
You have to take that away. Like you have to leave the property, put it somewhere, and then you can come back. I don't care where it is, just as long as it's not here. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm like on point for this entire shift. I am out like directing traffic and telling people where to go because we have to it's a 1-lane road in and out, so we have to count how many cars are going in, count how many cars are coming out, all sorts of, this, that, and the other thing. We have to organize with people inside the event. It's a whole thing. So I'm just sitting there. I'm managing all of this. And the other this other person, who's also a shift lead, is literally sitting in a chair in the shade the whole time. And this is like Memorial Day weekend, so it's hot out. Sun beating down, like I'm applying sunscreen every 30 minutes, like and this was back when I had hair, so like I didn't have to worry about my bald little head. But after
it'll just callus at some point.
Oh yeah,
and it'll be fine.
I'll peel it off and I'll have a helmet.
Oh, God. That fucking visual, just a single peel. Oh God, that's awful.
Gleams.
Keep that.
Oh
yeah, just keep that.
If I ever have a head peel, I will keep it.
Oh God,
Juliana will kill me, but I will keep it.
Oh yeah, I'd frame it.
Just go on the wall.
Yeah, frame it. Yep.
Just titled The Peel.
The Peel. The Great Peel.
The Great Peel. But yeah, no, like I after that event, I went straight to, like, I skipped the the like department head and went to like the so there's the department, and each department has their head, and then there's like different departments are grouped into grouped into different areas. So there's like
Yeah.
gate that has there's the what is it? I'm trying to remember. It's like the F something, but it's three different departments. It's gate, parking, and greeters, or ambassadors is what they're called. So it's like that group. It's the front lines of the very outside of the event. We're the group that works with the outside of the event. So we're all very salty. So I ended up going to the person who was in charge of those three departments, and I was like, look, I genuinely do not think this person should get credit for the hours that they worked because they did not work.
Yeah.
Like, I went and I talked, and I was like, I was out there for a full 8-hour shift, as were they, and they did not do anything the entire time.
And just to clarify, you work this because that is your free ticket to soak.
Yes, I work.
Yeah.
So I work the hours that I do. I work 16 hours at the event. So I work 2 8-hour shifts. I work Friday or Thursday 8 to 4, Friday 8 to 4. Thursday 8 to 4, crazy fucking busy. Friday 8 to 4, I process 10 cars in 8 hours.
Nice.
Like, that's how slow it is. Because everybody shows up on Thursday.
Yeah.
So I work
That makes
those
sense.
I work those 2 events so that Friday afternoon I'm done.
Yep.
I can go fuck off.
And you can go relax, you can enjoy yourself.
I can just go hang out and do whatever the hell I want. It's great. And it lines up with like my other friends who do the same thing. Like my friend who's the medical lead, he works through Friday evening and then he's done. Like, he's on call ish, but
Yeah.
he hands it over to another person to actually like be on point the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. So but working this is definitely, it's both ends of the spectrum. It's like you're earning your ticket to be at the event. So, with this guy, obviously not working.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing is they're doing it for the same reasons, but they have the wrong motivation behind it. I do the work that I do because I love it, but I also do it because it gets me a free ticket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I genuinely enjoy being out there and doing what I do and being in charge. And like, I had a friend of mine. He came up and he's like, "Hey, I found somebody's lammy," and the lammies are like, you're in whatever department, and like it's an indicator that you actually work for the event.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like, "Hey, I found so and so's. I found this lammy. What do you want me to do with it?" And I was like, "That's not my fucking problem. Get it out of here." So that sort of thing. Like, I can actually like, I get to be in charge and yell at people and not get in trouble for yelling at people. Like, I get to like yell at people. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing? Get back in your fucking car."
Oh, that is magical.
Oh yeah, and then like my other 8-hour shift, the second one, yeah, I sit on my ass the whole time, but I'm also on comms.
Yep.
Like, I'm also on comms. I'm also paying attention. Like, if people have questions, I go up and answer it. And all these, so it's just like, yeah, I'm sitting on my ass the whole time because there's nothing to fucking do. Because as soon as anybody comes in, 3 people are running to the car to process it.
Dude, I should go to one of these. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I'm too old.
You would.
I don't know. I feel like I'm too old, and I would be very much like, I'm just gonna stand in this corner and watch because I am fucking lost and I don't know what's going on right now.
Oh, the first time, that's absolutely what happens.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that I volunteered my first year stuck out to people, and that's how I ended up in the position that I ended up in, to be a consistent, like, I actually interviewed to be the department lead at one point, and then I went, what the fuck am I? No, if I'm department lead, I have to work the whole time. Fuck that.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. Yeah. See, that would be me. I'd be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do the thing at first, and then I'm gonna be a department. Then I don't have to worry about, really what to do at the event because I'll
Yeah,
just be working the whole time. So it's fine.
yeah. Some people actually enjoy doing that, and that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Like everybody goes to these events for whatever purpose. Like there's one dude that when I worked, he was my manager at the head shop that I worked at,
Yeah.
but he's also the parking lead, and I can't stand this kid because first off, he's actually a child. When I worked at the head shop, he was not old enough to buy his own weed. Right?
What the
He
fuck?
turned 21 while I was working there.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah,
that's so stupid. Uh,
but he was a manager of a
of a head shop.
of a head shop.
That's that's easily the dumbest shit ever.
Right? He was
I feel
really,
like that
really
opens I
fucking
feel like that
passionate.
opens you up for a lot of legal issues.
Well, we didn't sell weed.
Oh, that's right. Because this was before
This was before the
uh
21 smoking.
that's right. That's right.
This was back when the smoking age in Oregon was 18.
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Oh, I keep forgetting. And now it's like, man, major decriminalization for everything on Oregon and Washington. I don't know if you saw
Did
that.
Washington do that too?
Yep. The Supreme Court ruled in Washington.
Sweet.
Yeah, yeah. It's almost like the failed war on drugs is finally over.
And
So
it's ending, that's for sure.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I guess they're going back. They're even like going to be refunding people who had to pay fines and other things. So that's
Cool.
good. I mean,
That's
that's
no,
awesome.
that's awesome.
I think maybe people are finally waking up to the fact that
Yeah.
prosecuting drug possession was
Well,
the wrong way to go instead of finding
there's
help
a
for people.
there's a right way. Yeah, there's a right way to do it. Is these people who are drug addicts are sick. They need
Yeah,
actual treatment. They don't need prison. Prison doesn't
yeah.
help people. Prison
No,
feels of that's things. Nope, not talking about it. Nope, getting into
come
getting into
come
the
back
no
for
no
our
words.
come back for
Politicil.
our politicil. Yeah, politicil.
Bunch of white guys. Pair of white guys with a Mexican with the Spanish sounding name. God damn it.
We're like the coronavirus virus. Uh, a Chinese virus with a Mexican name. All right.
I'm so glad the end
Politicil.
is in sight for this bullshit.
I
Like
guess so. I don't know. I hope. Well, I think at
I
work,
hope
at
like
least where I work, it's not going to go back to normal. I
there
think a lot of
are
people are still
like
going to be working from home and all that shit. So
well yeah because working from home people are happier when they work from home. Like there's actual statistics that show that that's the case.
that's true. If I worked from home, I don't know. I feel like I'd get really bored if I worked from home. Maybe that's just me, though.
See, and like there are ways to kind of combat that. If you don't have to go into work, you don't necessarily have to work from home.
That's true.
Like I have a friend who works
that
tech support for Osh Park, the
sounds
circuit
yeah.
board fabricator.
That sounds awful. By the way, just tech support in general.
I mean, it's a super small company, so he
Oh yeah,
yeah
yeah.
he
Okay, for
yeah
that's fine.
like
Fortune
it's
500 companies.
no
Yeah,
no no it's
yeah.
a like 8-man operation.
Oh god, it's so much
Like the
easier.
whole thing,
Yeah,
it's like a is
that,
old
that
old
actually sounds like a dream job now.
he's an old
So,
like the guy who started the company is an old Nike sysadmin.
oh, okay. So then, yeah,
So like
whatever.
he's like known in the maker community because he's fairly well known in the maker community because he makes like have you ever seen a purple circuit board?
Oh, you told me about
Yeah,
this. You sent me the yeah, yeah. Yep.
yeah. If you've seen a purple circuit board, it came from Osh Park, most likely. Like
Nice.
that's their thing.
Yeah.
Like their whole color scheme is purple. All their circuit boards are purple because purple is the best color ever. Fight me.
I mean, you're just biased because that's your favorite color.
Fight me.
Yeah, You know, it's funny. It's your favorite color, yet you always wear black.
Yeah, black, purple, and white.
Those are your
Those
colors.
are my colors. Black, purple, and white.
Uh, I don't know if I have colors other than just
Plus,
black.
like
I don't,
I realized how much fucking black I have.
dude. Shasta bought me like 5 of these shirts.
I have like,
These are literally just all I wear to work now. Are these black shirts?
oh yeah, because you don't have
I
to wear collared shirts anymore. At least for a while.
Yeah, at least for now. And it's just yeah. I mean, so and these are great too, dude, because they're the tall ones.
Oh yeah, so they
Because
actually like.
that is the fucking work. I hate that so much.
Because
It's like
you have a pretty long torso.
yeah, I fucking do. And like, it's like a 2X shirt. You'd think, oh, that's got to be long, right? And it's like, no, it fucking isn't. Like, I'm still like having to pull it down because I feel like it's just, it makes me
Yeah.
uncomfortable. So it's like everything I have to have has to be tall
Yeah.
because I have a longer torso.
Shafter's
I
big and tall.
have a tiny head, a fucking short arms apparently, and I don't know what else. I could probably ask and get a response. What else is fucking wrong with me or what I'm flawed with? Um, I came to that realization, what was it, a couple days ago that I have a tiny head. So and she's like, no, you don't. But then she starts laughing, and I'm like, I clearly fucking do if you're laughing about it. So yeah, I don't know. At least I feel like I do.
And
I don't know
anyway,
if that's
so my,
accurate.
my friend who works tech support for Osh Park, before he lived
Wow. We.
before he lived alone, he would always go to a local coffee shop to work.
Oh, okay.
And he'd do all his work from the coffee shop to the point where like they all knew him by name because he was there every fucking day. He had like he had ordered one of everything at that point, and like we went in and like because we were friends with him, they gave us discounts because he's such a cool dude, and obviously if he's a cool
Nice.
dude, he associates with cool people. Like it was great.
That's awesome. That's cool. That's
Right.
something I wish I had pre-COVID. Would be like just a spot, where it's
Right.
like, like Cheers,
Where everybody
where it's
knows your
just
name.
like
I
where
was about
everybody
to
knows
say
your name.
cheers.
I mean, don't get me wrong. When I used to go to the comic shop, that was the one place that we could just like bullshit and whatnot. But it was such a without that now, it's just kind of like, oh, where the fuck am I gonna go?
Yeah, I kind of had that with the comic shop for a while, and then I stopped having money, and they're like,
Yeah,
"Hey, you
that
have a box full of stuff," and I was like, "I can't, I don't have the money to buy it," and they're like, "Okay, I guess." So I just haven't gone back, and like, and like, I like the idea because of Warhammer. Like, I like the idea of having a game shop that's like
that knows you.
that knows me, which I
Yeah.
actually kind of do. There's one down in Selwood that Julianne and I go down to like once a year, but we used to go there all the like I used to do Friday Night Magic down there. We would do. They used to have a Friday game night that Julianne and I would always go to, like a lot of that sort of thing. And like just a couple weeks ago, Julianne and I went down there and we got like they recognized us. He was like, "Oh hey, welcome in," and then like he stopped and he went, "Oh hey, what's up?" So like
See, that's awesome. I want that. God damn it. I need to leave the house more, but I
but
hate
like
people.
that's a game shop that really only focuses on like card games.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if I went to one that focused on Warhammer, I went to one that kind of focused on Warhammer recently. There's
Hmm.
one like just down like 20-minute walk from home. So I was like, I need paint, so I'll just walk down there and see what's up, see what they
Was it
got.
Dice Age?
No, not Dice Age. It's Fate and Fury.
Oh, yeah, been there.
It's
Huh.
1/12th and 28th, so it's right like the Burton.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yep.
It's right
Okay.
there. Like Dice Age, I tend to go to because they have a better selection of paint. This other place, like they have an okay selection of paint. Like they're listed as a like Games Workshop partner, but they don't. They say they don't have the money to just get all the paint, and I was like, then what's the fucking point? I'm just gonna go to Dice Age because they always have all the paint. Anyway,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
went down there to just kind of browse and see what was up, and there was this one dude in there. Like there was the guy who like actually worked there. He's behind the counter, and there was this other dude
Yeah.
who would not stop talking.
You smell like piss. You smell like cat piss a little
He
bit.
looked like he would have. He didn't.
Oh,
I was like the length
surprised.
of
You were
the I was
surprised
like
by it.
the length of the store away from him, so I didn't get a good sniff. I don't.
Plus, I'm sure you were wearing a mask too. So
It did that, yeah. No, I definitely was.
yeah,
But I was,
yeah.
I'm just kind of checking stuff out, and I think I got like a rattle can of primer or some shit just to
Uh,
be like, hey, I was here for
who would
20.
it's this dude?
Hey, I was here for 20 minutes. I'm actually gonna buy something
So
instead of
this dude
just
just wouldn't stop talking, huh?
But right, and that's the thing is, it's not that he wouldn't stop talking, is he wouldn't stop talking about the Magic the Gathering meta.
Oh God, one of those?
And I could tell. Like, I would look over at the clerk and just watch the life draining from his eyes because
As he contemplates suicide.
because he does not care what this man is talking about. And I'm like, you poor bastard. I do not like
Yeah.
as great as working as at a game shop sounds.
Oh, you got to put up a lot of
You
shit.
got to put up with so much garbage
Yeah, it's not all it's cracked up to be. That's for sure.
because like
Yeah.
Magic is such a toxic community. Warhammer's such a toxic community. Like
Every community's toxic.
Every community's toxic. I'm lucky that I found like our Grimdank, which is just Warhammer 40k memes.
Yeah, it's a good one.
And
I've
they're
actually
like
seen quite a few on that one.
they're pretty good. They're a pretty good community, and they crack down pretty hard on like the shitters, which is nice. But
Yeah.
oh yeah, there's something I'm pissed off about. Do you know the Astartes animation that came out back like a year ago? Like it finished a year ago. It was like this big, huge one dude animation. Like it was a 15-minute thing. Came out on YouTube. It's not on YouTube anymore.
Oh, what is it? Starties?
Astartes, Astartes, and it was a 15-minute animation done entirely by one guy of just like this Space Marine strike team that just goes in and does this mission, and it creates this intricate story with this so just it's a like it's to the point where it's been out for less than a year, and animation like college professors are using it as an example of like, this is what you do, this is how you do shit right. But it came out just a couple days ago that the guy who made it has partnered with Games Workshop.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's been kind of the general reaction of the community is like, well, we're never gonna see anything from him again. At least not anything good, because they say what?
I was gonna say, are they like Google in a sense where they just buy talent and just not do anything with it and just sit on it?
Yeah, or if they do, they just like put so much creative dictatorship over it that the guy can't actually do what he wants or do what he's passionate about. So like there was this the whole story was about like this dude's homebrew Space Marine chapter.
Yeah.
So like he came up with all the lore and everything for it, which I guess they're canon now or something.
So he did all this by himself, huh?
100% him.
This is really good fucking animation.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it gets to some like pretty intense fight scene toward the end. Holy fucking shit, dude.
Well, have you watched the Warhammer 40k movie?
No.
Okay.
But that's
by no means amazing. I just want to point that out.
That's an example of Games Workshop buying talent, truncating the fuck out of it.
Dude, this is like
right. And are you watching it on the Warhammer community website?
I am.
Yeah, that's changed from the original.
Oh, really?
They changed all the audio, and they added more audio. Like the scene when they're going in, that didn't have music. That was silent, and it was just like it was kind of the sound of you're in a spaceship and you hear sounds going on outside of you. There was no
Mm.
music there. They added that, and it's just like, fucking seriously, guys. And
I wonder if I could find the original.
I guess there were some parts of it that had copyrighted audio, which I'm like, it's Games Workshop. They can buy the fucking rights to it.
Oh, where's the original one?
If you can find the original, watch that.
Yeah, I'm watching it
That's
right now.
the perfect. But just the way he sets the tone using the audio, and like you can hear people speaking, but it's not, you're all from outside, so like any speaking that happens is through a helmet, because they're all speaking
Yeah.
to each other through earpieces and microphones in their helmets. So you just hear like muffled sounds and you can kind of make out what they're saying. But it's just so well done, and so
Yeah.
well, just the quality of the animation and just the level of detail in it is incredible. Like, there's only a couple points where I'm like, that's obviously animated. Otherwise, it looks real.
Oh yeah. No, it's great. Like the animation on this is like
Superb.
the fact that it's one person
Yeah.
is absolutely mind blowing.
I think one of my favorite scenes is when the they pull out the las cannon, shoot down the hallway, shooting. They pull out the las cannon, they're shooting down the hallway, and the space marine like just takes it, and then he tucks behind a corner. You should be coming up to it soon. He tucks behind a corner, pops a smoke grenade, flares out their las cannon, pulls out a plasma gun, pulls out a plasma pistol, charges it, and just pops it down the just pops it down the hallway. You see it poof out the smoke and just destroy this las cannon.
Yeah, this is pretty intense. I like it.
Oh yeah, and the fight scene between the psychers. Oh, them fighting with the dudes with the spines coming out of their backs of their heads. Oh, that fight
Yeah.
is so cool. That's one of the best moments of animation I think I've ever seen.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, that's nice.
Where he just shoots the plasma pistol down the hallway.
Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. This is
like, that's legit the
this is very, very impressive.
oh yeah, that's legit the video series that got me into Warhammer. That made me like, okay, that shit's cool. Like,
I see, this is why. Okay, this is if we ever become billionaires.
if
I feel like we have to do like a 40, like a Warhammer something, whether it's animated, live action, something, like just put all of our money in that, screw everything else, and just make it happen.
just make something Warhammer that's
Make
actually fucking good.
Yes, make something that would make the community proud.
Oh, absolutely, I'm on board.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, it's just there's so much awesome stuff.
Yeah. Like, I actually want to make a diorama of one of the scenes at the end, just because it's so fucking insane and it just looks so cool.
My God, this is amazing. This fight.
Yeah, when he's fighting with the psychers. Yeah.
Yep.
God, he just sprints towards him.
Yep.
Stop.
This is really good. I'm actually really disappointed now that you
I
told
figured
me
you would
that.
have seen it by now. It was popular. Like, it hit #1 on trending when the fifth episode came out.
Yeah, but see, I'm not a big YouTube
Oh,
person,
that's
so
right. Yeah, it hit #1 on trending. Like this got because the dude all backed everything through his Patreon.
That's fucking amazing.
The which part?
The end of that fight with the psychers.
Oh, when they're just like, well, we're done. Knives away.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was amazing. That was fantastic.
Yeah. And then you should be seeing the Inquisitor now. The fact that I just know that is kind of sad.
Not really.
Should be coming up to the Inquisitor now.
Yeah. All right. I need. There's got to be a torrent of this somewhere.
Please,
I'm gonna find it.
please, I need the original at my fingertips.
Yeah. Did it have an overarching name for it, or was
It
it
was just
just
called Astartes,
Starties?
which is going to be hard because that's just the name of Space Marines.
I will find it. As with all things in life, I will find it. Got it. Oh, damn it, spam filters. Maybe not. Uh, what? Caleb. Caleb. Damn you. Hell. I can't. There's an
Riveting podcast content.
Yep, I know.
Sorry, I'm telling Juliana that they found my car.
Oh, cool. I am hopefully downloading the right thing. This is how real masters work here, people. All right.
My
Masters
man.
of the internet.
My
That
man.
should be it.
If there's something on the internet that can be torrented, you will find it.
Generally, yeah.
You haven't disappointed me yet. Every time I've asked you for something, you've come back with it within an hour.
I try.
Sometimes a lot of the time less. Oh, hey, can you turn on this?
Um,
You mean this?
yes. I'm good at what I do. I've spent years refining my craft. Um, let's see. I think I got it. Possibly. Yeah. Okay. So project, sorry, part 125, supercut, original audio, 1440p. And there is a seed for it. Outstanding. That's all I needed to know. And away we go. All right. I will have that on Plex within the hour.
Cool. Sweet.
Yeah.
Because like it's like that animation was like yes.
Oh yeah,
Like I was
and
like,
this
oh,
I believe.
I knew about Warhammer. I was like, yeah, Warhammer's cool, but there's so much lore and all of this. And then I see that, and I was like,
Yeah,
all right, this is fucking
and
dope.
and I believe this is like as uncompressed as possible. That was downloaded from his Patreon or something like
Cool.
that. So, uh, yeah. Ah, God, that sucks. Somebody that talented. Fuck, I wish somebody like
And he just got snatched up by fucking GW, and he's probably never gonna put out anything that good again. He's like I guess he said in an AMA that they've claimed they're giving him as much creative control as possible, but
no.
we'll believe it. Like we're all of the opinion we'll believe it when we see it.
Yeah. It just sucks because somebody with that kind of talent, I would have much rather have like seen picked up by like some major studio or something. Um,
That's where it should have gone.
yeah, yeah. I mean, God, dude, could you imagine if he would have been
Or
picked
like
up
if
by,
it, like all Games
I don't know.
Workshop needed to do was just be like, "Hey, here's money. Keep doing what you're doing." It's not
Yeah.
that fucking hard.
Or like somebody like Bezos, we find out he's into Warhammer. He's like, hey, here's a blank check. Make me a show.
Yeah,
Thanks.
like that's what happened with Critical Role with their
Yeah,
animated series, because like
yeah,
they had their animated series. It got picked up by Amazon Prime, and they're like, "Oh, by the way, we've been cleared for a second season. This is
yeah,
obviously popular. It's like one of the most. It's the biggest television show. It was like the most backed television show on Kickstarter, unseating
yeah.
Mystery Science Theater 3000."
Yeah, which that's no small task because
Right? Like when
a
they
lot of
celebrated
people like
when
that.
they actually celebrated it, like when they had their like, "Hey, the Kickstarter's over, it's huge," blah, 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 they actually celebrated it with the guy who created MST3K.
Wow, that's
Like
funny.
he was actually there, like, "Congratulations on unseating me, guys. You fucking earned it." I'm stoked for
It's
that.
hilarious.
I'm so excited for that animation or for that show.
I am excited for this to finish. Why is it? Why? Wait, what happened to my speed? Come on, really? Speed faster. Oh, you bastards. Whoever the seeders were just like
Stopped.
throttled their connections. Okay, well, this is now slightly disappointing. It was going to be 5 minutes, and now I'm at 13 hours.
Jesus Christ! Right at the end,
Uh,
right?
no, 22% in, but
Oh. It'll
lame.
figure itself out.
Yeah, better. Otherwise, it'll be sad. Because I want to watch the 1440p version and not the terrible compressed YouTube version.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome animation, though.
Right? Just
Damn it.
it's so good.
That makes me really want a series that much more now.
Right?
Like a really, really fucking good series.
Right? It
Ah, that
took
we'll
him like
probably never see in our lifetime.
it took him like 4 years to complete that much.
And as one person, that's still pretty damn impressive.
Yeah.
Um, I just imagine if he was like the director for a studio that
Right?
had a bunch of talented
Right?
animators and everything.
He sets the
Uh,
style, he sets the
yeah,
fucking
sets
all
everything.
they needed to do was give him a budget and he would have been able to do amazing things, but now they're putting their gnarly little creative paws on it. Like there was a meme on Grimdank where it's like, he's one of his space marines, one of his retributors.
Yeah.
One of his space marines comes up and they're like, "Oh, hey, welcome to Games Workshop. Here's some blue paint."
Oh my God.
Because he even put out like a
Terrible.
guide of like, "Oh, you want to make your retributors? You want to make like a retributors army? Like, here's the color
Yeah,
guide. Here's the breakdown. Here's the like."
everything.
Yeah. Did you watch it to the end?
I didn't. Now
Okay.
since I found this, I'm gonna wait and hold off.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I has to.
But there's
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 no way.
there's a scene toward the end that I really want to make a diorama of that I think would be
All
really
right.
fucking cool.
I'll probably find it. I'll probably be like, oh, there it is. That's the one he was talking about. So, man.
Maybe it has to do with the sphere.
Okay. All right. All right. Cool. That's
No,
picked up. I'm
yeah,
excited.
with that information, you should be able to find it.
Yeah, probably. Probably, or I'll just be bad at that. I'm good at finding weird things on the internet, but anything else is I'm just totally clueless about.
But yeah, that's genuinely upsetting that happened. And again,
Oh
we'll
yeah.
have to wait and see
Yeah,
because
I mean, we
he
could all be pleasantly surprised, right?
yeah,
Something good could come of it.
because I guess he did like a couple updates on Patreon through October and then just went dark. And
Well,
everyone
okay.
like a week before they made the announcement, someone asked on Grimdank, they're like, "What happened to this guy?"
Yeah.
And a lot of people were like, "Oh, he probably just took the money and ran." And there were a few people who speculated that he was going to start working with GW, and lo and behold, he started working with GW. Just
It sucks.
make more Xenos. It's not that fucking hard. Like, the fan base is
Uh,
literally, anytime Games Workshop releases anything, the only response the fan has is more Xenos when? Because
oh, that's
all
so
the
bad.
Space Marine players are like, I'm a Space Marine player and I want more Xenos because I want interesting armies to fight. I
Yeah,
don't care about, like, Necrons are okay. Give us fucking Tyranids. Give us better Eldar. Give us better Tau.
I love how this is good for the rant
This
short this
you
week. That right there. Yep.
like, it's God. Like, the Tyranid models that they have look cool, but
Yeah.
they're the same Tyranid models that have been coming out for 15 fucking years. The Tau models that they have look cool, but they're the same Tau models that they've been releasing for 15 fucking years. I have a kit that is 15 years old, 16 years old, 17 years old. Shit, it came out in 2004. It's 2021 now. That's 17 years old. And every model in that kit is still in production. That's ridiculous.
Yes. Yes. Let the rant flow through you.
Like, and then,
Ah.
like, they discontinue an entire range of space. I get why they discontinued, like, an entire style of Space Marines, because there's Firstborn Space Marines, which are the ones you see in Astartes, with the
Mhm.
kind of, like, the weird mouthpiece. And then there's
Yeah.
the modern, yeah, the modern Primaris Space Marine, which are a different offshoot that look like this guy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Okay.
they have a different helmet, and, like, everybody's like, "Oh, I hate the Primaris." I think the Primaris look cool, like, because I get why they did that. They made them. They wanted to make the models bigger to look more proportional,
Right.
as opposed to the Firstborn Space Marines who looked a little doofy.
A
And
little, yeah.
I get why they did that, and they did give, um, they did give, like, they made it an actual thing. Like, they created an entirely, but in order to do that, they had to make an entirely different type of Space Marine, which is why we have the Primaris Space Marines, and Primaris is all they make anymore, because that's what they're focusing on. They made the shift to Primaris a couple years ago, and we're just like, well, this is it now. So everybody who's into Firstborn Space Marines is like, well, fuck you. Which is why I have a, like, 3 boxes of Firstborn Space Marines
Yeah.
that I can sell for money because they don't make them anymore.
Yeah.
And
That's awesome.
the fact that they're completely unopened, like,
Oh yeah,
shrink
yeah.
wrap on the box.
That's always huge.
I'm surprised nobody jumped on that when
Yeah.
I was like, hey, I have, like, when I posted it on Miniswap, nobody asked for the Space Marines.
Huh.
I only got hits for the, like, I got a couple of hits for the Tau, and nobody actually, like,
That's crazy. Dude, speaking of, I might have some more stuff for you to paint.
bro, I'm so
Uh,
behind. I'm so fucking
huh?
behind. I
Oh,
haven't.
are you behind?
I am so fucking
All
behind. I painted the one.
right.
I painted
So
this dude.
maybe.
I painted this dude weeks ago,
Oh
and I
my God.
haven't painted since.
Oh, dude, what happened to the at least painting a little bit a day, every day?
I went back to work.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't have
that's
any
right.
energy to do that. I'm
That
trying.
makes
I
sense.
have
I understand that.
things that I need to paint for people. Like, Juliana bought a game for a friend that has unpainted minis, and she wants me to paint them, and I need to.
Yeah.
My buddy gave me this to paint. It's a little Deadpool on a unicorn, like a little
That's awesome.
chibi, or yeah, for you. There's a little
Yeah,
chibi Deadpool on a unicorn.
that's awesome. Was
That
that 3D printed?
Yeah, this resin print.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna paint that. Like, he had it on a shelf, and I pick it up and I hold it up to him. And he's like, "Do you want to paint that?" And I was like, "Kinda."
Yeah.
I know how I'm gonna do it. I actually have a good idea of what I want to do, but we shall see. I'm gonna do a lot of experimentation with the red on the suit to make it look really good.
If you want red, I was thinking about having this painted too, and this is
The
like
the
legit would be all red. It's all like dusty and shit on it.
maybe we'll see. I could,
But you're busy, so I won't bug you about it yet, right now.
and well, I mean, if you're gonna pay me for it,
Well, yeah, I'd pay you for it.
yeah, no, if you're gonna pay me for it, it would move up in the queue, and I'd actually like make an effort to do it. And I think I realize what the issue is. I need to paint something that's not for me. Because
Gotcha.
the only things I painted recently are things that are just for me, that are just gonna sit in a box somewhere until I play. Like I just have my pile of Space Marines.
That's funny.
Like it's legit, just like all my Space Marines are just right here, not doing anything because I don't have anybody to play Warhammer with because I only have one army right now.
And yeah, I'm not touching that, by the way.
I
there's no fucking way.
There's a dude at work who just got the Indominus box.
Okay.
And he's like, "Oh, I just picked up the Indominus box. You lucky!" Like my reaction was, "You lucky son of a bitch," because they don't make it anymore. And he just like, "Oh yeah, it was just on Amazon."
Look at this random thing I just got off of Amazon.
Right. And it wasn't even like somebody selling it. You know, after it might have been somebody selling it aftermarket, but they didn't like crazy mark it up. They just put it for the cost of the box.
Wow. Shit. Jeez.
Warhammer 40K Indominus on Amazon.
Huh.
No, 250.
250.
But like the things that like there were a few pieces in the Indominus box that made it special that you can't get anywhere else. They just made all of those available.
Oh. Okay.
So except the fucking Space Marine bikes, like what the hell? But they just released a kit of like they have these there's a unit called the Blade Guard Veterans where they're like fucking sword and shield dudes.
Nice. Yeah, that's
I want
cool.
a set of those. So they have just those, but then there's also like a bunch of other ones that are that they just made available, and I was like, I kind of want to get that kit because it's Blade Guard Veterans and some stuff. But
there you go.
That kit for like, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 models is $140.
Dude, your stimulus should be coming in here soon, man.
Well, I have places that needs to go.
Like more Warhammer minis is what I'm hearing.
Not yet. I have to finish a significant amount of what I already have.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I know. We got yelled at the last time that we had an idea.
With
so
the big one.
The big one. We were just gonna be like, this could be it.
And by the War Master Titan.
God.
See, I just want the rule books now.
Do you want me to find those and upload them, or?
If you can find the 9th edition core rulebook, plus the 9th edition Space Wolves and Death Guard, which all just came out.
Send me the exact titles, and I might be able to find them. But yeah. And are we at time? Did you have to go at 11:30?
It's not super tight this week because we're not meeting people.
Gotcha.
They have to prepare to get a dog today.
Aw, what kind of dog?
It is a Great Pyrenees Border Collie mix.
Oh God, why?
Right? I'm like, that's not just a dog with energy. That's a big dog with energy.
That's a big dog with potentially big brain energy.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be smart too. But she doesn't have any. She doesn't have any prey reflex, so that's.
That's good.
Like they specifically like took her to a farm and just like were like, hey, look, chickens, and she's just like, chickens, neat. So she's because my friends have 2 cats. They wanted to make sure that the dog would be okay with cats, and the fact that she didn't go after chickens
Yeah. Is this a puppy or older dog?
She's an older dog. They're adopting.
Oh,
She's at least a year. Like she's a dog. So.
nice, nice. Oh, did I tell you the parakeets decided to lay eggs?
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Like, are you sure they're fertilized eggs?
Oh, they already hatched, so yeah, they're fertilized.
Oh my god! So you just got what, like 3 little screamers now?
Oh no, no. This bitch laid 8 fucking eggs.
Jesus, 8 fucking eggs! Oh my god!
Yeah, 6 of which survived. So
Oh my god!
yeah. No, no, it has been very much said, and I have verbal confirmation that as soon as these parakeet kids are old enough and shit, they're all gone. Like all the parakeets are gonna go.
All of the parakeets.
All of the fucking parakeets.
Okay.
And I was like, okay. I was like, this is visual fucking contract or a verbal contract now. Like,
As soon as all the birds are old enough, they're all gone, except
yeah,
the cockatiels.
except the cockatiel.
You still only have the one cockatiel?
No, we still have 2.
Okay.
I think we're gonna keep the second one
Okay.
because I mean she's like super sweet and stuff. Doesn't do much. She loves preening everything. She's like a neurotic preener. It's really funny as shit because she'll just like she'll walk on my hand and then she'll just slowly walk up my arm, just preening my arm hair the whole way up. And then she's like a neurotic preener. It's kind of funny. But yeah, yeah, the parakeets. Oh, and this was the best part. This is my favorite part about the parakeets having kids was the fact that could they do this in a nesting box? No, no, they couldn't do this in a nesting box.
No.
What did they do? They fucking because we didn't have a light switch cover in that room. They decided to take out a bunch of the drywall, take out a bunch of insulation in the wall, and have their kids in our fucking wall instead of a goddamn nesting box.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so again, I have verbal contract that will be taken care of as well. But yeah, at this point, I'm just like, God damn it. And of course, Shasta is like, do you want to hold the babies? And I'm like, no, I don't want to hold the fucking babies. I didn't want these things.
I don't want the big ones.
Yeah. It was just, yeah. So that's the bird news. It's awful and I hate it. But they should be gone when the babies are old enough, which will hopefully be soon. I hope. I don't know because my just talking about it, my left eye's starting to twitch. So I hate parakeets. Never buy parakeets. This is a warning to every human being on Earth. Just parakeets are awful. I'd rather have the dodo back from extinction and have parakeets go away. I bet when Thanos snapped, the parakeets were all dead. Like they were just gone.
Parakeets got
There's
flipped.
no question. Yep, they got fucking dusted. So, yeah, that's all I got. And I don't know if I have anything to really add to. I think I fucking added anything to this episode, to be honest.
Yeah, this was kind of
I think I just
going off.
Yeah, that's fine. Those are great episodes because now I don't have to remember anything I said because I didn't say anything.
You only reacted to what I said.
Yeah, bonus points. No, the cool Astartes thing though.
Right.
So that I'm looking forward to finishing downloading and watching. And other stuff. Yeah. Oh, did you see the Valheim devs? They've sold over 4 million copies.
I did not, but I'm also
They might be
not
over
surprised.
5 now. But yeah, they basically now they're like, hey, we can actually create a proper game studio and support this game.
That's nice.
Because it was just 5 people
Just like
before, I guess.
Just a couple dudes making a game.
Yeah, just a few people making a game, and now they're like, we can actually, like, they're hiring people, they're looking for spaces, they're trying to
nice.
get it all sorted and whatnot.
That's good to see.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, this will be easy to find, man. If I could find you the cyberpunk shit, I could find you this easy.
Well,
so.
Yeah, and that's like the only concern that I have with those is that they're so new.
Oh, yeah, you'd be surprised.
Like
somebody easily photocopied those already.
Yeah. Like they're all less than a year old at this point.
Oh, that's unless they just came out an hour ago, that'd be difficult.
Oh, okay. The newest one, which is the Death Guard, came out in January. Yeah, January.
Okay. That might be the hardest one to find, but I'll probably still find it.
And Death Guard, not Death Watch. Two different things.
Okay. All right.
And
I'm
not about to pick up the Space Cops.
That's why I. Yep, I'll find this. That'll be easy.
All right. Well, that's our time.
It was an episode.
Been enough of me yelling and.
We got a good Zap rant today, so that was good.
We got a good me rant.
Yeah, we got to keep those going.
Apparently.
Can't just be me ranting the whole time, ranting and raving, hooting and hollering.
Okay.
Tell you what, though, I do hate people that ride bikes.
Oh, we're back on this. Okay.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it because there was one time this fucking guy, he knew we were coming to an intersection and I had to turn, and he knew I was behind him and then decided to slow down even more as he was riding in the bike lane. And I was just like, I will hit you. I have no concern for your life at this point because I see you physically slowing down when you were going fast and shit like that. I can't stand shit like that. Those are the types of people I wish I had a stun gun and could just shoot them while they're riding their bike and just hit the ground and then just keep driving. It's like when that fucking kid pushed a skateboard out in the street. I wasn't going to fucking stop. Like, you're not on the skateboard, so that's all the more reason I ran that fucking skateboard over, you dumb piece of shit. Like,
Just reminds me of Letterkenny. Letterkenny. Like, I can watch kids falling off bikes all fucking day. I don't give a fuck about your kid. Fuck.
Exactly. Like, oh god, I still do love the look on that kid's face. Though he was more shocked than shit that I actually ran a skateboard over. And
like,
yeah,
you legit,
I don't care.
like, just destroyed the skateboard.
Yeah. I pretty much swerved, so I was right in the middle of the trucks and just snapped that bitch in half.
Letterkenny.
I need to start watching that.
You really do. You really do.
I know.
Oh, come
it's on a list. Everything's on a list.
Better than a fart. Except kids falling off bikes, maybe. Fuck, I could watch kids fall off bikes all day. I don't give a shit about your kids.
And on that note,
watch kids fall off bikes all fucking day. I don't give a fuck about your kid.
Oh god, that's great. On that note, I'm gonna go try to secure some water so I can stay hydrated.
Yep, I'm gonna be ready for the cops to call me and with where my car is. And,
nice.
Good stuff. So thank you guys so much for
tuning in,
for watching whatever the hell this is.
This was a good one.
This was it.
Yeah, it was very chill. It was a chill episode. It was pretty chill today.
I think it pretty laid back.
It was pretty laid back. These are nice shows. But yeah, we'll have to do a drinking one when spring break happens or whatever. So
we'll see. I'll have just
I'll drink. So. I'll drink. You don't have to drink if you don't want to. I'll be enough of the Slur Master 5000 for the both of us. So.
I'll have just gotten paid at that point, so we can really figure it out.
All right. Even if you got something like Mike's Hard Lemonade, it'll be all right.
We'll see.
So.
Anyway, thank you guys for putting up with whatever the hell this is, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
I don't know what to do with my hands this time.
The Ricky. Oh.